back, guys. I welcome you to the second lecture of this course, Master DSA Level 0. So, in this particular lecture, we are gonna know how to write a program in C++ for this particular course, and what is a program I have already discussed in the previous class, but I also put some light on this in this lecture. So, there are different type of tools that we can use offline and online both, but in this particular course I want to tell you something new. So obviously, there's a tool called Playground in LeetCode. So what you have to do, you have to copy this, code, like website leetcode.com/playground/new. So basically, this is a online compiler. Now, what is a compiler, you may ask to me? Like, what is a compiler and what are the terms? So in a previous lecture, I have tell you that we made flowchart in pseudocode. Okay, but you can't hand out a flowchart to a computer and ask them to process it, because a flowchart is nothing but a diagrammatic representation of an algorithm, which is of course a solution of a problem which is inside in your head. Okay, so a flowchart is just a diagrammatic representation of it, and pseudocode is you write it in the plain simple text as much reduced form as you can make it. Okay, now here this code like int main, these brackets, small bracket, curly brackets, parenthesis, you may say it you. So this all feel you a bit scared. You feel like, what is this? I don't know. Like, what is STD? What is like a, what is this colon doing here? Okay, let me tell you. Each and every single word you will understand. Just hear me properly. Okay, focus, meditate on this, and we're gonna do it. Okay, now first of all I have to tell you what is compiling, what is compiler. Okay, so for now I tell you, like, the code you are writing here is a code written in a language. We may say we are using here C++, as you can see it. Okay, there are different languages, but we focus on C++ only. Okay, C++ is, some people say it high level language, some people say it medium level language. Now, what is high level, what is medium level, and what is low level? Okay, so these are the terms for your homework, but just I will tell you what it is. Just a brief introduction of it. A low level language is a language which is close to the CPU. Okay, a low level language is a language which is close to the CPU. A middle level language which is between human and CPU. Okay, which a CPU can understand and which a human can understand. So it is middle. Okay, now C++ is a middle level language. Sometimes it is called middle level, sometimes it is called high level. Okay, and apart from these, the third one is high level, HLL. So high level languages which is most user centric. Like example is Python, because Python is very simple, easy to understand language. Okay, so it is made in the intention so that it is easily understood by human. Okay, now just a brief. C++ is high level or MLL. I just searched it. Okay, so what we tell us, I have to focus for google.com. Okay, so here is C++ high level versus high level or low level. So C++ is considered as high level. Sometimes it is written over there that it is a mid level language. Okay, and if I say like C++ is high level language or a middle level language, so it comprises a combination of both high level and low level features. So basically sometimes it is also called like mid level. So what we have to do, we have to understand that it is high level and mid level. Okay, so both the answer is right. Okay, you can search on the Google, on the internet, on ChatGPT if you want to search it. Okay, now I have to tell you what a compiler is. So I search for compiler just like that, like C++ compiler and images. Okay, so there are different type of what should I say, yeah, online compiler. or I say a diagram. Okay, now you understand it. Source code, compiler. So source code is the code that we are writing here. This is the source code, and compiler is just like work as a translator or tool which convert your source code or high level code or middle level code or our C++ code, and break down into it, convert it into a binary code. Now, what is binary code? We all know that computer work on zeros and one. Yes, your computer can only understand zeros and ones. Now, what are zeros? What are ones? Zeros means when computer is not having any current, any potential difference across its semiconductor, that said to be zero. And when it is having some current, flowing some current in the circuit, it count as one. So one means it is on, zero means it is off. And computer is made of like billions and billions of these transistors. Okay, computer is nothing but a computational device. It feels like I'm joking here. Just computer is just advanced calculator. Okay, mark my words. Okay, so now enough theory. Okay, now let's just jump out to this particular space. Now, what we are gonna do here? The first and the simplest thing we can ask our program to do is to print something. Like you are using WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Okay, you're just typing now. You're getting the words, text. Okay, so here also you're getting this run code, untitled. Okay, so what are these? These are text. Now somebody has already written the codes in the backend code, this particular code in the backend, so that you are able to view it right now. Okay, now we have to write a code so that it will be outputted here in the screen, obviously. What about ask my program to print my name? Okay, let's do it. So what I do, I just write hashtag include space this sign I stream. Okay, just don't don't meditate on this why I'm writing this all the stuff. Just let it be there. Just let it be there. Okay, now I'm writing something using namespace std. Now again, why are it using what is namespace for std? Just bear with me. Just bear with me for some time. Okay, you have to write this code. Now I'm saying something strange. I'm typing int main, or I can also write here void main. Now main, what is int, what is void? I will tell you each and every single dot, even the space what I'm writing here. Okay, mark my words. Now this braces open, braces close, and I put enter here. Okay, means new line. Now I type something C out. Now what is C out? C out means console output. Okay, as I said. Now I type double quotes. Okay, and type Mayank, Mayank, Mayank. Okay, and basically just in our English language we put a dot to end the statement. Here we are putting semicolon. Okay, this one. Now if I click on run code, what will I see? I see error. Now main must return int. You got my point? So what it is saying, this is an error. Bingo, we have our first error, compile error. So compiler means compiler is not able to understand what I was saying here, bro. What is void? I don't know void. So it is giving us hint on line 5. Go to line 5. So we're going line 5. Okay. Char 1 means getter 1. This is getter 1 means v. Now error, we are getting error. Main. So in main must return int. You should type here int means int. Now if we click on run, bingo, we are getting Mayank. Okay, don't you see it? Mayank, voila. So the thing is that from this particular code, I will understand one thing. This writing my name. Can I ask this to type the name of Elon Musk? Yeah. So look at this particular code and mediate where we have to make changes. Where? Yes, you guys got it right. Mayank, you have to change your name obviously, na? So put it here, Elon. Now if I put Elon here and then click on run code, what happened? Now we get Elon. So we have made our first simple program which displays our name on the console output. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to you. Yeah, this is the use moment for you. Okay, now I will tell you what is this hashtag include ice stream. Okay, now this hashtag means pre-processor directive. I know it feels a bit difficult, and this include and this is something IOStream. Now hashtag tell us, okay, hashtag tell us where we have to bind, our code, okay, and you have to pre-process something. So what we have to pre-process include what we IOStream is a header file. Now what is header file? Just like if you are playing a Nintendo game, all the guys who have played like Nintendo games or Sega games in the past or PS2 games. So you have to put a disc. You got the disc, you enter a disc. Only then you're able to view the game. Got my point? So for entering that disc, this IOStream is a header file. That disc, I'm IOStream entering here. So include is the method, is the function through which I some other developers have written the code of input output stream. Okay, why it is used? It is used for the C out, for us able to understand, for compiler able to understand what C out is. We put here iStream. What if I don't do this? Now what I'm commenting out this. Now what is comment? A comment is the part of the source code which compiler ignores. Okay, so like putting the forward slash here, I'm commenting it out. Now when I click on run code again, it is still giving me Elon. So how is that, Mike? How is it giving me? Because this is lead code playground. See, it is doing the work in the background. But if you use in your compiler or in your like offline compiler in VS Code in Sublime Text, it may not work. It may work. It may not work. Okay, it is working. For this, what I do, I just open another compiler here, like it is online GDB. You can obviously use. I'm gonna use different compilers in this course. What I will do, I will select my language like C++, and if I copy this code, now if I run, I will get error because C out was not declared in this code. Now you're saying, man, because it is saying me, put some header file here. So if I put header file back, bingo, we got Elon. So you understand, this hashtag include is used to include the header files. Got my point? If you don't understand, repeat the video again. Now using namespace std, we are using namespace std. So this std is a namespace. Now what is the namespace? You have to Google it. It's your second homework, okay? Because these are the stuff nobody gonna ask you in your entire life. That's truth. Okay, these are some jargons, and I don't want to confuse you. I can tell you each and every single thing, but I don't want to make you confused now. That's my point. Now what is int main here? So int main is the starting point. Main is a function. What is a function? It does some work. For now, only understand this. Function which only does some work, that's main. Now int is the type, return type here. Now this function returns some type, return, okay? And cout is a functionality that is given to us, and by using this operator, these less than means these operator, okay, use here by putting these operators. After that, in double quotes, we are writing Elon. So Elon is a string here. Now what is a string? For now, understand, string is a word. It's just a word only, okay? Now this semicolon is used to end the program, to end the line of the program, okay? Now, so for the good practice, we return here we return 0. Now why we return 0 here? We are returning 0 here because as per the definition, as per the good developer practice, int main should return a integer. So we return here 0. 0 means there is no error. 0 means there is no error in the code. It is written over there, program finished with exit code 0 means there is no error. Okay. Now if I run this, I get Elon again. Okay. Now I copy here this code. So let me do this. Now if I run, my code works just fine. Okay. Now you have understand each and everything. Oh, these parentheses are the scope of the program. Okay. Why they are here? They are here. They are telling us this is the scope. This is the scope. If I run something outside or beyond, like if I write Mayank here or Maya here, if I run this, obviously I will get error because I haven't put a semicolon. Good catch. Now if I like click on run, like what is Yout? What is Maya? So compiler is just amazed. What is this? What I do, if I put here Seat Maya, so what will I get? I will get Elon Maya. Now Mayank, these are in different lines, but why I'm getting Elon Maya? Okay, why is not there space between them? So a good smart student will tell me, Mayank, you have to put a space here. Okay, let's now work on this. Yeah, I'm getting Elon in space Maya, but some studious child wanna ask me, Mayank, I want to put a new line here. What would I do? So for new line, we got you covered. We have a functionality called endl, end line, endl. Okay. If I put endl here, and if I run this code, I will have Elon and Maya in separate new line. Okay. So you got this. Is there any something else we can use? Yeah, we can use something else. We have backslash. If I use this, again I got, for your simplicity, I'm clearing this out. Now we have Elon Maya. Can I make a code a bit smaller? Yeah, I can do it for you by just backslash n here. Now if I run code, again I got, but why we are not using this? Because it feels a bit complicated. I don't want to use this. I want readability, na yaar. I want readability in this code. So what I do, I will do this. So it is much pleasing to my eye. It is much pleasing than the previous code. So what we have learned till now? We have learned what is hashtag include, why it is using for fetching that library. What library? iStream. Why it is used for cout? It knows where cout is. What cout does? Using namespace std. So this namespace cout is the namespace. Okay, it is stored in somewhere. Okay. Now main is the starting block from where the starting point. Just like in our flowchart, we have a start terminal. Now that is the main function here. Got my point? The terminal box in previous video, the start one, is the main function we're starting here. Now cout is the functionality that we are using to print something. Now we are printing here Elon. Now here's the end line, okay, and we are printing Maya. Okay. Now return 0. We have put this here because we are a good developer. No? We want to be a good SD, so we follow good practice. Okay. Now just little bit thing. Mayank, what the thing is that every time if I have to enter a different name, like I don't want to print Elon, I don't want to print Maya, I want to print my dog name. Okay, Kozu, let's say. So what will I do? Or Shizuka, if I want to print Shizuka here. So some guy said, Mayank, you can do one thing. I said, what? You put endl here, okay, and you can do Shizuka. said, yeah, that's gonna work. But what happened now, guys? I got Elon, Maya, Shizuka. I want different names. So we have a functionality here. Okay, just a bit. Just like we have C out, we have C in here. And C out we use this now, but we reverse the arrows. And we got this arrow. C in what? C in now. Here we have a concept of containers. So here I put something string. Like I have tell you earlier na, that these Elon, Maya are the strings. Now I type string here and I type name. Okay, bear with me guys for a moment. Now in scene I define this container. Okay, and just the same, like I see out and put name here and if I put right now here, so nothing happens, nothing printed. Why nothing printed here? Why? Because we haven't give any input here. So we give some input, like if I put Mayank here, this is the input tab where we have to input. Okay, so if I run the code, I got output Mayank. So how it differs from the previous code? Like if I enter something else, if I put Shizuka right now, if I run the code, I will go to Shizuka this time. So this is not the hard coded. This time our code is actually dynamic. Our code is not static, because different time we get different values. Okay, if I change the name here to Nobita, now if I run the code, I will get Nobita. This is the beauty, guys. Okay, so now I have this strange things here. What is string? For now, understand this. String is used to store. It's a container. It's a container where we're storing name type of variable. What variable? Which changes. In mathematics we learn that XYZ. So it's a variable here. Okay. Now a variable which name is name. So we are giving this name here. So a string type of container. In that what we are seeing, we are taking input. So these arrows are used to put something into the input stream. Put something like C in, you is putting name. Okay, it is taking name from here and putting inside this name. That's where these arrows, like these are pushing it, they are posting it inside in the name container. Now C out is used for fetching. See these arrows? They are fetching name. What is inside name? So name again is a container. So what is inside name? Name Nobita. So these arrows, what do you say? These what operators they are? You can Google it. Okay, these are extraction operator. This is used for extraction. These are insertion operator. Okay. Nobody asked that, like what these operators are called. Just for your like a little bit the cherry on the top knowledge I will give you. Okay, so this is extraction because we are extracting something, or this is insertion because we are pushing something. Okay, so C in use for inputting something inside the container. C out is used for displaying something. So here what we have done, taking input, guys. What we have done here, we have done printing output. Now you got my point. So we have learned what is the basic fundamental structure of the program. This is the fundamental structure of the program that we are gonna use throughout our entire life. Okay, always we have to put some header file here. Header files may change. Okay, as time passes you're gonna use some different type of header files here. Using namespace, you can also use like different namespaces here. But every program should have a main function. Without a main function, a program can't execute in C++, guys. Meditate on this. This is the most important thing for you as per now. what these braces do. This is the scope. Like, I only live for 100 years now, that's my scope. Like, I take birth, and then sometime at time I will die. So here I have my scope now, 0 to 100. So this is my scope, this is my lifetime. So this is the lifetime. Got my point? Okay. Now what is string, what is name? String, for now you will understand, is a way to define a container through which we take name, through which we can enter some word inside it. Okay. So what is name? Name is the name of the variable. Okay. We can use different things here. I can also say this, like, if I say, I will also do this, like s. Now what we have to do? I will do s here, and for name what I will do? S here. Oh, now I will also get the same result like Lomita. Okay. So for some people who have doubt here, if I put Goku here or clear the console, and then if I click on run code, I will get Goku. Okay guys. So for your simplicity and understanding, I put name here. That's why I do. That's why I put name here, guys. That's why. That's the whole reason. So in this video, we have covered how to take input, how to take output, okay, and what are the basic structure of the program. Tell me in the comment section, you're liking the speed or not, you're liking the scores or not. We will meet you. I will see you in the next lecture. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Take care.